We start this morning with breaking news out of Baltimore. The Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsed overnight after being hit by a container ship. All lanes of 695 in that area are closed.
And this is video just in of the aftermath of that collapse. It's pretty hard to tell, but that is what is left of the bridge in the Patapsco River. We do want to say thanks for starting your morning with us here, though, on DC News Now. I'm Tanaya Wright.
And I'm Corey James. I want to take you right out to that collapse this morning. That's where we have live team coverage with DC News Now's Liberty Zabala and Yamarie Sase. Let's first begin with Yamarie. And Yamarie, we've just learned that from the governor, rescue efforts are underway at this hour.
Yeah, that's right. We just learned that Governor Wes Moore has declared a state of emergency for Maryland to get as much resources from the federal government to be able to investigate and find the right resources to be able to search any victims that have been in this situation. Now, we're here at the Francis Scott Key Bridge, right next to it, where the bridge did collapse while a ship was trying to pass through. Now, the ship actually hit one of the supports of the bridge, causing the bridge majority of the bridge to collapse underwater. Now, through several videos online, you can see most of the bridge has completely collapsed. Now, it seems like only parts of it has remained, but it's honestly just a sad and terrible situation. Now, we do know that search and rescue is underway at this moment. They are looking for at least 7 people, and that number could go up. We are expecting to hear back from them at a press conference around 7 a.m. to give you the latest update. But as of right now, their main priority is finding as many victims in this situation right now. Now, we will continue to follow the story and bring you the latest. For now, reporting live in Baltimore, I'm Yamarie Sase, DC News Now.
Thank you, Yamarie. We will, of course, be following this story on air and online all morning long. For the most updated information, make sure you visit our website, dcnewsnow.com.
And this is going to impact travel in and out of that area as well. Shanika is in studio this morning. She's been tracking all morning long as well. And as you can imagine, people in the D.C. area are going to be impacted. People coming from Baltimore also to D.C. are going to be impacted as well.
Yeah, definitely a sad situation. And if 695 is your normal route, you have no choice but to detour. Right now, we're on 695. That is heading both east and west, right near Maryland 97. That is looking okay. Past this point, no matter in what direction you're headed, you will see that you cannot get through, and you have no choice but to take 95, that tunnel to 95 or 895 to get around this bridge collapse. Let's flip over to the map so we can see your area here that we're dealing with. Baltimore, again, that is right over the Patapsco River. So that collapse happened right between Quarantine Road, X1, and Browning Highway. Do expect major delays, especially during the early morning commute. Now, 95, as you can imagine, and 895 will get busy as well. For the rest of our area, things are still smooth. You will see some delays here and there, especially DC 295 heading southbound. This crash off of the Beltway right off of Indian Head and Livingston Road, not causing much of an issue for commuters. And as you can see, your bridges are looking good. The Woodrow Wilson Bridge and the American Legion Bridge, it is all pretty clear. And for your commute through Virginia here, this is heading southbound, northbound on 495 past Braddock Road. You are looking pretty smooth. Jackie, how's it looking?
Yeah, good morning, Shanika. We're starting off with the cloud cover out there this morning. Those clouds will continue to be with us through much of the day today, so it won't be quite as bright as we saw yesterday. We're also watching this line of rain back out towards our west as it approaches the area. Could see a few rain showers back over towards some of our westernmost zones later on today, thinking back over towards Garrett County into western Maryland. Elsewhere, we should be dry today. It's tomorrow that we'll likely see those scattered rain showers through much of the area. So temperatures out there right now to start off your Tuesday, right around 40 in D.C. We're in those 30s up and down the I-81 corridor, a little bit colder, Woodstock and Luray, and we're right around the freezing mark Culpeper as well as Fredericksburg. Later on today, we'll see those high temperatures, middle 50s farther east. That's where we're socked in with the cloud cover for much of the day. This is where we could break out a little bit of that sunshine. Kaiser, Woodstock and Luray, that's where we could see highs that were 60s.
Prince George's County firefighters are planning to discuss fire safety with people living in the area this morning. This all comes after this fire ripped through an apartment building and buoyed, displacing 14 families. Now, no one was injured. The fire took place on Everglade Lane around 1 o'clock yesterday.
Firefighters needed to rescue 4 people from the balconies using ladders. Several hours after the fire started, first responders rescued a parrot that was hiding behind a toilet.
I mean, I know I lost everything.
Everything's all right. We'll replace everything else. He couldn't be replaced.
No. Thank the Lord I got a sister and she got a place. And we have a place for him because she always watches him.
The cause of the fire is under investigation. Firefighters plan to discuss fire safety and install smoke alarms near the area of where that fire started at 9 o'clock this morning. And officials investigating a building collapse that happened in Hancock. This all happened yesterday on Main Street. We are told no one was inside at the time. A man who lives nearby says the collapse didn't surprise him and that it was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Before the collapse, I was there and I've seen it. The whole floor has sunken sideways to the left. So like when you'd walk through, you had basically probably like 4 feet of walkway before it just dropped off and just fell through.
Officials say the incident will cause the town to revisit structural issues. Your time now. Coming up on 6:05, an Annandale man is behind bars this morning accused of sexually assaulting a woman in her own business. Police say the man also held her hostage for several hours. Now, police say Kevin Lopez Alten forced his way into the shop after the woman told him it was closed. Investigators say he is also linked to an attempted rape and abduction on the campus of Northern Virginia Community College. In both cases, the victims were able to escape.
It's natural for us to explain evil behavior like this. We look for a reason. There is no reason beyond he is evil personified. He's brutal in his attacks on women.
Fairfax County Police believe there could be more victims. Anyone with any information is asked to call police.
And Prince William County Police are naming this suspect you see here as Jonathan Middleton from Stafford, Virginia. They believe he shot and killed 38-year-old Carvel Williams over the weekend. Now, police believe the suspect and the victim knew each other. They say it's possible the two had an altercation in the parking lot of the club, Tempo nightclub, before shots were fired. The victim's family gathered to remember him yesterday, his oldest daughter calling him a protector.
He never let nothing slide when it came to me. I was always his little mama. Good memories, bad memories, laughs, tears. No matter what, I knew that my daughter was good. He had her no matter what. Anytime I needed anything, I call him, he was right there.
Police have been searching for the suspect since Sunday. He faces murder charges.
A French bulldog back with its owner this morning after it was stolen over the weekend. Police say someone stole the owner's car with the dog inside. This all happened while the owner was making a food delivery along U Street. Police say they found the car, but the suspect still on the loose. Investigators released these photos of the man they're looking for. A $1,000 reward is being offered for information leading to an arrest. And happening today, the U.S. Supreme Court holding a hearing on a case that could limit the use of an abortion pill. Mifepristone is one of 2 pills approved for an abortion. Opponents of the pill say it's dangerous and should not be approved for widespread use, while supporters say restricting access is harmful.
Thereby allowing abortion providers to mail these drugs without ever having to check women for life-threatening conditions or complications.
More women would probably place themselves in further danger trying to access the care that they need.
Demonstrations are expected in front of the Supreme Court. The court is expected to rule on the case by the end of June. The Washington Nationals gearing up for the new season with lots of new things going on at Nats Park this year.
Yeah, the team is rolling out stadium enhancements, introducing new food options and starting games earlier as well. Now, the first change, Nationals home games will start at 6:45 this year. That has moved up from 7:05, with Nationals representatives hoping fans will be able to watch all 9 innings on a weeknight. The team also installed new LED-filled lights and new technology to make it easier for fans to enter the stadium.
MLB has done a lot of fan research over the years, and one of the consistent pieces of feedback we've gotten is that sometimes the entry experience can be filled with anxiety. So we wanted to see how we could change that from an anxiety-filled moment to a magical experience.
And there's lots of new food to get excited about, too. Shrimp tacos and Chesapeake crab cake sandwiches hit the menu this season, and the Nationals host the home opener Monday. All right, 6:08 is your time right now. We are stretching your dollars. Baseball season is about to get underway.
Still ahead this morning, the deals and promos available ahead of Nationals opening day. Plus, we continue to follow that breaking news out of Baltimore this morning after the I-695 Key Bridge collapsed overnight. We are live from the scene with the very latest details after the break.